Stand down, Rogue. Please.
Where's Henry Gyrick? He was moved out of Rikers last week.
Genosha wasn't just a mutant tragedy. It shames us all.
Us all, Captain America? Don't you mean you all? If Captain America is your real name. What's up, Internet? Welcome back to my channel. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about a little known show that you might have heard of called X-Men 97. X-Men 97 is a continuation of the original show X-Men, the animated series that aired in the early 1990s. And staying true to that show, it has drama, character development, and twists and turns. So today, put on your thinking caps and don't forget to throw your vibranium shields at that like button, and let's jump into today's video. I scoured hundreds of episodes of Marvel superhero cartoons from the 90s so you don't have to, and in doing so uncovered a secret that the people over at good old Marvel HQ is hiding from us. And that secret is Captain America is not who you think. But in order to understand why he isn't our Captain America, we'll have to go back in time, way back in time. I mean, before the internet was what it is today. Heck, even before there was a SarahB.net, and that's been around for quite a while. I mean, if you know, you know, right? Anyway, the very first point that I have to make is X-Men 97? It's not the only show with its very own self-contained continuity. Oh no, my friends. X-Men 97 shares a continuity with another show that aired in the 90s as well. And that show is The Amazing Spider-Man. In Spider-Man, the animated series, Season 2, Episode 4, titled Neogenic Nightmares, Chapter 4, The Mutant Agenda, Spider-Man finds himself grappling with the brutal realization of his mutation that's been occurring in the previous episodes. So he seeks out the one man he believes can help him out. And that man is Professor Charles Xavier. Now, long story short, things don't go the way Spider-Man hoped they would. Professor X tells him that he can't help cure his mutation. He gets kidnapped and Wolverine tracks down Spider-Man, believing that he is the one to blame for it. So we have a connection between the two shows. Now you may be thinking, what does this have to do with Captain America? I'm glad your curious theorist brains have been piqued because I've got an answer for you. Enter Spider-Man Season 5, Episode 6, titled Six Forgotten Warriors, Chapter 4, The Price of Heroism. In this episode, we find the Kingpin has been betrayed by the Chameleon, a bad guy who has the power to shapeshift. And the big reveal in this universe is that the Chameleon is the adopted son of the Red Skull. The Chameleon, along with his adopted brother, who is the biological son of the Red Skull, frees the Red Skull from the matter-antimatter vortex. Hey, don't look at me, it's what his son called it, see?
Good doctor. Activate the portal controls and bring my father out of the matter-antimatter vortex.
But what they weren't counting on is when their backs were turned, the same scientist who they forced to free the Red Skull also frees Captain America. Captain America and the Red Skull gets into a fight, and Captain America does what he does best. He takes one for the team, throwing himself in the Red Skull right back into the same portal that they both stepped out of, or as it's formerly known as, the matter-antimatter vortex. Hey, I think the name is starting to grow on me a little bit. Now, keep that in mind for later. And so Spider-Man and the other heroes use the same exact portal device that our Captain America and Red Skull went through earlier and destroyed it to put a stop to Electro once and for all. So I get it. These are all nice references of Captain America, but nothing to make you think, what does this have to do with the X-Men 97 as an imposter Captain America? Well, lo and behold, because so far I was just laying the groundwork of my theory, because now, here comes the good stuff. And so now I present to you Spider-Man the Animated Series Season 5 Episode 9 titled Secret War Chapter 1 Arrival. In this 3-part series, Spider-Man has been whisked away by the Beyonder. Yes, that same supercalifragilisticexpialidociously beyond comprehension powerful character that exists in the Marvel lore. The Beyonder wants to see who would win in a battle of good versus evil and chooses Spider-Man as the captain of the good team. And as he's picking the team for the bad guys, he chooses the Red Skull as he's mid-fight with our Captain America. And for Spider-Man, he chooses Iron Man, the Fantastic Four, Storm from the X-Men, and Captain America. Dr. Doom steals the powers of the Beyonder, but but in the end couldn't control its immense power. Good defeats evil, and with a whisper, Beyonder declares the war to be over. Now, the most significant part is what the Beyonder says next. He returns all of the heroes back to where they came from with no memories of the events that just took place, meaning that our Captain America was actually transported back to the matter-antimatter vortex dimension. And as the Beyonder says to Ben Grimm when he asks him if he's going to lose the ability to be able to turn normal again, the Beyonder says all must be exactly as it was.
I'm gonna lose the ability to turn into Ben Grimm?
Yes. All must be exactly as it was.
The Beyonder then teleports everyone back to where they originally were before, with their memories wiped away clean. So that begs the question, who is this?
Storm shows up in Mexico bashing heads in with you. It sends a message.
Damn right that you stand with mutants. Unless you don't now.
Gotta do this by the book, Rogue. Right now, my hands are tied.
Hands are tied? That's the best you got, Cap? Really? Now, there was a video uploaded by the content creator DjCucumberSlice speaking about the fact that to him and others in his video's comment section that he believes that the writers didn't quite understand Captain America because of how the character was portrayed in the scene with him and Rogue. And boy, was his comment section split, with others saying things like, comic book version of Captain America is more like the one depicted in X-Men 97. And both sides have valid points, but to me, there was a piece of the puzzle missing that I didn't see anybody really talking about. Remember guys, this is supposed to be the same Captain America from Amazing Spider-Man series. In the episode that Cap sacrificed himself by diving into the matter-antimatter vortex with the Red Skull, he did it without barely even knowing Spider-Man. Now all of a sudden he can't help the mutants because he had to play it by the book? His hands are tied? I'm not buying it. And so, my fellow theorists, I present to you today that this Captain America is none other than a Skrull in disguise. And just in case you think the Skrull Empire doesn't exist in this universe, you would be mistaken, my friends. In the original X-Men the Animated Series that aired in the early 90s, there is a quick cameo shot of the Skrulls in Season 2, Episode 11 titled Mojo Vision. And we even see the Queen of the Skrull Empire in another episode in Season 3, Episode 17. So the connections and implications are there. And then there's this. I'd like to present to you X-Men 97 Season 1, Episode 8. Around the 14-minute and 24th second mark, it features a glimpse of the group known as either the Cabal or the Intelligentsia, a group that in the comics consists of some of the smartest bad guys in the Marvel lore. Now, although the team usually is a mix-up of different characters that the writers swap in and out of from time to time, we see here that they're showing some big-time heavy hitters, such as Baron Zemo, Madam Viper, and even my favorite mask-wearing bad guy super genius Dr. Victor Von Doom. But there's somebody who you don't see lurking around. Did you catch it? That's right, the Red Skull. And I think this is the writer's way of telling us the viewers that something's off, giving us a little wink and a nod that Captain America isn't who we think, and that the Red Skull isn't around, because Captain America also isn't around. They're both still locked in battle in the matter-antimatter vortex. So there you have it, friends. The X-Men are scattered through time and space, in the past and the future, and the Avengers have a mole on their team pretending to be Captain America. Or the writers completely forgot about Captain America being in the matter-antimatter vortex dimension and will just hand-wave this all away. But hey, that's just wait a minute, hold on. Let me see, look at my script. Oh, I got it. I don't have to pretend to copy off of someone else. Here we go. When in doubt, theorize it out. Thanks for watching. And hey, if this video tickled your theorist brain fancy, check out this other video that YouTube thinks you'll like as well. Take care and have a great day.